This mini gaming PC is very expensive. In fact, it's the most expensivest mini PC we've ever looked at.
But is there something about it that makes it worth the price point? We're about to open it up and find out. But first, a word from today's sponsor.
Are you somebody who likes to tinker with PC hardware? Well, today's video sponsor, ACEMAGIC, is perfect for you with their single board server designed for those who create. The ACEMAGIC is your own cloud HQ in the palm of your hands, based on a x86 single board computer that supports up to 36 terabytes of space for, let's say, a personal cloud computer, or support for pfSense to create and modify your own software router. This device is also great for a Plex media server with built-in transcoding support and 4K 60Hz streaming. With this little single board computer, the possibilities are only limited by your imagination. To learn more about this powerful tool for makers like yourself, check the links in the description down below. And big thanks again to ACEMAGIC for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get into the video, shall we?
The same way I said most expensivest, I'm making up words, they decided to make up a mini PC that actually looks like a tank. And yeah, I just don't even know where they got the inspiration.
Yeah, ACEMAGIC was nice of them to reach out and sent us their tank computer, more specifically the Tank 03 mini PC. I don't even know if it really looks like a tank. It's just big and it has a dedicated GPU and an i7 processor. So let's just not waste any more time and open it up. It has very premium packaging, but $1,400 for this PC. That is a lot for a mini PC.
Yeah, that is a lot of money, but I am liking the packaging so far. And yeah, the whole idea is like, it's, you know, maybe not like an actual tank, like a war tank, but it is kind of built like it would hold something, i.e. a mini PC.
Mini PC tank size.
But what I'm curious about is it actually like mini, you know? Like how small is this thing really?
Yeah, because this is definitely bigger than the traditional like Minis Forum PC. Oh wow, this thing is a tank. Okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty small. That's smaller than I thought it was gonna be. And dude, it's like,
oh my God, there's so much to this.
So it does look like it's metal on the outside, but I think it's pretty much all plastic, which is fine. I mean, it still looks really cool. An insane amount of ventilation though. Wow, this is like unlike any mini PC we've ever looked at.
This is very wild, and I will say, with an RTX 3060 and i7 1200H, they had to go like bigger with the ventilation. But this is interesting so far. Really cool. I wonder what else came in the box.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Well, hopefully some type of power.
Some type of power hidden below this, but yeah, the real thing is just the amount of money you have to spend on a computer like this. Like, is it worth it over a desktop? For some people, it might be, but for others, it might not. There you go.
People on a space-saving budget, or someone who just wants a mini PC that actually looks really cool, it does look really cool. I mean, I'm gonna give him that.
Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. Here we go. And the biggest power brick I've ever seen.
Son of a gun.
This is like OG, like Alienware
at least
power
300 watts.
Yeah, that has to be 300 watts.
It's a Hunt key, which is 300 watts.
300 watts has to be.
And they give us a braided HDMI cable. That's kind of cool. Normally you don't see that. Is that just like a
an instruction manual that is not funny? Now we'll say the one thing, and this is similar to ACEMAGIC. We haven't taken a look at their mini PCs before, but this right here is a performance dial. So when you actually turn the dial, it changes like the TDP and everything of the APU or the graphics inside there. So we'll be interested to see how well that works on the fly.
All right, so I'm gonna go over all the ports real quick, and then we're gonna see, I noticed that it has like some little locks in the side that I'm assuming allow us to open it.
I wanna see what's inside.
So first, we're gonna talk about the ports. On the front of the PC, Zach has never had to do lower third for this, but this is a dial. And it chooses your power profile, essentially. We got a power button, we have USB 3, a USB-C that could be Thunderbolt, we might have to look that up, a full-size SD card reader, I assume combo headphone jack, it just says audio, another USB 3, and then we also have, it looks like 4 more USB 3s or 3.2s. We have 2 HDMI outs, then we have 2 LAN ports, and then we have a display port, so we have 3 monitor outs, and then we have another, just says audio, and then another DC port. So I'm wondering if this has any microphone in or out. They didn't do the greatest job it just says audio and audio.
So they might just be the same like split audio where you have to have like that combo jack.
All right, but now what I want to see is what do these do?
Is there one on the other side maybe and it like slides?
Maybe, oh, it goes forwards.
Forward. So this gives us access to the RAM, which we do have the 2 sticks of memory, which I wanted to see if it was DDR5 or DDR4. We should have gotten 32 gigs, by the way.
Crucial 16 gig DDR5, 5600 megahertz.
Nice, so DDR5, 32 gigs, so that's really solid to have there. You can get this in a wide range of different spec ranges. As we mentioned, the one we got was 32 gigs of DDR5.
And then there's like a tiny, like, look at this little fan.
It's adorable.
Just slides in. It's like almost like a case panel.
I will say this is a mini PC I don't think we're gonna fully tear down because there's a lot to this.
Yeah, so this is a Buy when? I haven't heard of that. 1 terabyte. Well, it's hard to say if it's Gen 3 or 4. Might look up the model
Let's look up
number.
the model number and see. I would assume Gen 4. If we're going DDR5 memory, yeah.
It is Gen 3.
MP413 is a Gen 3 drive, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah,
I mean,
for it being as expensive as it is.
Yeah, Gen 3 is a little disappointing.
We do have the Bluetooth Wi-Fi card for people who care about that. We don't really go into detail about this usually, but I'm assuming it's a Wi-Fi 6 or 6E. Expansion slot here too. That looks like you could throw in another NVMe.
Oh, cool.
But it should be Gen 4 capable.
I would think it's Gen 4 capable. I don't know why they went Gen 3. It's a little weird. Especially at the price point, because you can get Gen 4 SSDs for sometimes like the same price as Gen 3. They may be slower, but you can get some for around the same price, especially 1 terabyte drives. Go bring it.
Oh, it locks back.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Okay, it's good. All right, I think we should go ahead and plug it in.
Yes, I want to see all the cool
And,
lighting and stuff.
Yeah, because it looks like it should have some stuff on it. I like how their customer service is exclusive WhatsApp.
Exclusive on WhatsApp.
Exclusive.
Hit them up on WhatsApp.
But yeah, I'm curious like how much money you're really spending on like the aesthetic part of this, because at the end of the day, it is really good specs. I mean, we did get 32 gigs of RAM, we did get a 1 terabyte NVMe. We got, what is this, the i7
700H.
12700H, which does have performance and efficiency cores. And then we got an RTX 3060, which is that a mobile 3060 or is that like a true
So
dedicated?
the only specs I got from them was just RTX 3060. Let me see if they have it on their website.
Just how many VRAM is in it?
It does not say. It does not
has
say
no
on their
VRAM.
website, which is, let's see, it just says NVIDIA RTX 3060. So I guess we'll figure that out when we get into Windows.
Yeah, on Windows.
But yeah, it does not tell you what the VRAM amount is. Wait, it says 80 watt power consumption, 12 gigs. So I'm assuming it's a mobile 3060. 80 watt power consumption is really low for
That
a
is
12
pretty low.
gig.
It is a 12 gig though.
It is a 12 gig. So
yeah, I don't know.
All right.
It could just be a dumbed down, desktop version where they lowered the TDP.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, the RGB's on. It's like silent.
It's like whisper
is it the
quiet.
mode maybe?
So it looks like there's like a headphone mode, which I'm assuming is silent, and then there's like a turbo mode, which I think we're on the turbo mode right now. Yeah, it says turbo, power efficient probably, eco, and then I don't know what that one would be. But yeah, it's just a dial, and I would assume I'd be curious to see if it actually, if we're in a game and we just turn that, like what will happen?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll like cause any issues or it's like a power thing, but I would assume it just like auto lowers and adjusts the power profile, which I mean, if you're using this at home, like just keep it on performance, like it doesn't really matter unless it's like running really hot. But I would imagine the way they engineered this thing and the price point, I sure hope it's not super hot running.
Yeah, so I mean, at this point, it's really just loading games onto it. Seeing what version of Windows we have. It's likely going to be 11 Home, I would hope, and then actually just testing it. And I'm hoping we get some really good results. Because we almost have to compare this to something like similar spec laptop. Yeah. I think that's the best way to compare it, and then maybe even see how much could Matt and I build a desktop 3060 with a 12 Gen i7 gaming PC for.
Let's load up some games and find out. So about seeing how that PC is going to perform, we didn't get the PC we thought we were going to get, and don't blame us. See right here, I swear to you guys, we were told we were going to get the 3060 model with the i7. They actually sent us the top of the line model, which miscommunication, I guess it happens, but it's really hard for us to redo that whole unboxing we just did. So what you're going to see here is benchmarks and us explaining how we got an RTX 3080M with a 12900H, which is the top of the line model that is $1,800. And yeah, you'll see the benchmarks of that, and hopefully maybe in the future we can see what the 3061 looks like, but from my research, most creators were getting the 3080M model anyway, so I'm not really sure why we were told we were getting the 3061, but regardless, we're still gonna test this thing because it's a very interesting mini PC and we're gonna see how it ends up performing.
All right, guys, we're playing Halo Infinite, and we are going to be running some higher settings because, well, this PC came with better specs than we thought. We have a laptop 3080, and of course we have an i9, which is pretty insane. So we got max FOV, 1440p, high setting preset, and I'm hoping that, we can get close to a high refresh rate, but it may need some settings lowered, honestly.
Yeah, obviously the 3080 laptop GPU, which again, we were not expecting to get that. We were told it was gonna be something different, but regardless, we have the highest end model you really can get in this mini PC now, and the 3080 laptop only comes with 8 gigs of VRAM and is definitely a step down from a legit 3080. As you can see, 1440p high settings, we're getting like 60 plus FPS, 70 to 80 at times.
Yeah, so it's, latencies are a little higher too, and it seems to just be that Halo is just pretty GPU, especially at 1440p.
And the reason we tested 1440p is if you're spending at this price point $1,700 on a computer, you can easily build something that will max out games at 1440p. So we wanted to see what this thing is capable at compared to a system like that. Like you can get something with like a 4070 Ti for like $1,700 nowadays. Yeah, right now we're running on the max power profile. I'm gonna dial it back to nothing real quick. Here we go, we're gonna go to eco mode. What's gonna happen? Nothing.
So far, nothing.
So far, nothing. Is the dial pointless?
Is it just there for show? Wouldn't that be
It's just
crazy?
there for show?
Man, these guys are just crazy.
Let's go to the middle mode. Nothing.
I made the
I'm
mistake
like
of playing
watching the
range.
CPU clock speed. Let's see.
Was it only just a dream?
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be making much of a difference in this game. We'll look into that a little bit more, but there is a dial.
Shield.
Bubble.
I don't want to fight.
Oh, and you guessed it.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
ooh, needler. Oh. Die! Oh! Oh!
Oh, they messed up. They choked.
Oh god, whose grenade is that? That's my teammates. Let's see if we can get some damage with it. Oh god. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. This is it. This is it. It's not it.
Oh.
Gosh.
It's like a laptop.
Teammate, why did you
Bebop fell off the map.
I don't even know why I'm blaming my teammate, man. Like, I didn't even do anything wrong.
He's like, I was just standing there.
I don't know. It felt like he was like in my, it felt like we just fed, like we could have not both died there. Our whole team just died. Dude,
This guy is a gamer.
What is this, man? Oh, the guy's Holyfield. Why? He just jumped off the map and climbed back up.
These guys are crazy.
All right, I'm never playing ranked again, McAllister. If I play it again, yell at me.
Yell at him.
Holy crap, that is horrible. The PC did pretty well once we lowered it to 1080p, so 3080 that can't really do like 1440p at higher settings than i9 is a little bit weird, but we should probably give Fortnite a try.
Yeah, let's give Fortnite a try, especially at the price point. Very weird. All right, gamers, we are now in Fortnite at 1440p. I limited the frame rate to 180 because it looks like we're not even getting close to that right now. We're at like 130, 140. Still at 1440p, but I did lower the settings and we are using TSR upscaling. So pretty similar to like downscaling to like 1080p and up, but it still looks pretty good on this monitor. We are using 4K monitor, by the way. So 1440p will definitely look significantly better than well, 1080p normally does on this monitor. Again, this is a use case of price to performance. It's definitely not there, and we kind of even knew going into this that it wouldn't be there, especially with the 3060 model. It's just kind of one of those very niche pieces of tech that exist for a reason because people like them, but the real question is this pushing it a little too far in terms of how expensive it is versus what you're getting?
Yeah, I could see there being a future for these though, once it's kind of like how gaming laptops, when they came out and up until a few years ago, they were really overpriced, but now you can sometimes get gaming laptops for what feels cheaper than a gaming desktop. So maybe as they make more of them, we'll start to see some prices come down. I almost feel like one like this, I'd like to see it like, all right, let's both think of a price that we would like to see something like this.
Well, I compare it to the one that had the 6600M, and that one was like $700, and I feel like those are like really competitive, but like, I don't know, with a 3080, I wouldn't even want it to be more than like...
I was thinking like 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah, like to be fair, because I mean,
Yeah.
it still is a cool piece. Like this is in a way smaller than a laptop. In a way, it's obviously a laptop's flat and a long motherboard. This is probably like a stacked motherboard if I had to guess. Bing, 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 bing.
Those builders can't get me with my jetpack. Oh, you're hiding in there.
They're smart. They broke back into the house.
Hey, what's up?
Ooh, double pinpoint.
Oh! Hello. Run!
Oh gosh, this feels like a retro.
Oh,
I was gonna
goodness.
say, that felt Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ron had some shots. Ah! 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 Okay. All right. I was literally the first person to get eliminated. Ah!
You, my friend, have found a true gamer.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
How? Well,
He just got eliminated by Zach. That's him playing.
Zach, bro, why'd you eliminate me? I don't know. This mini PC is cool. It's a very cool design. It's very unique, top of the line spec model, but it's just hard for me to say it's like a good value for like 90% of people. There's like 10% of people out there who are like, yeah, this is really cool and I want it. But for most people who want value for money, especially people who watch our videos, this might not be the mini PC for you, but we will still test it in some more demanding titles and see how it performs, and then kind of wrap this video up and talk about the value proposition that kind of struggling to find here.
Okay guys, we just got done testing little mini PC here, little tank if you will, and you know, it performed really well. The biggest takeaway that we were kind of saying the whole entire time is $1,700 or $1,800, depending on what you can find it for, is a lot of money for a PC with these specs. Now, yes, it is top of the line for a laptop spec'd out mini PC, but the fact that we really are kind of limited like 1080p and light 1440p for $1,700 hurts a little bit.
But yeah, that's the main story with these mini PCs in general. A lot of them don't have the best price performance. You're paying for the small form factor, just like you would for a mini ITX build. You're paying for the compact size, so the price performance isn't there. But I want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think of the tank PC, and if you have any use cases for it, let us know. I do think it'd be a cool compact like video editing workstation for someone on the go that wants something they can just plug up to like a external monitor or something that doesn't want to run a laptop. It could be a good option for that, but I think the price point is still really hard to recommend. But let us know down below what you think, and if you want to buy one yourself, check the links in the description down below directly to ACEMAGIC's website, and there might be some listings on Amazon as well, but check those links for up-to-date pricing.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
This little PC right here will be for sale at quite a little store, PCBros.tech, and I'm just kidding, we're just absolutely amazing.
We're massive, just like Jonah. He's him. You're him, Jonah, aren't you? He's him, and he built a PC for PC Bros, so get on that customer. PCBros.tech.
Good luck.
Buy PC today or buy this one. Use code ToastyBros to check out, save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.
1 year warranty.
1 year warranty.